Welcome everyone. I'm excited to kick off today's presentation. Today we're going to explore the inspiring journey of Westley Wallace Law. The title of our talk is The Inspiring Journey of Westley Wallace Law, with a focus on delivering justice. Over the next few minutes, I'll share key moments from his life, his challenges, and his impactful contributions. So let's dive into this remarkable story together. So on this slide, we're learning about a young boy named Westley who grew up living with his grandma. I want you to imagine how special those moments must have been for him. He loved her biscuits, those simple, homemade treats that probably brought comfort and a sense of home. But beyond that, he also enjoyed listening to old John's stories about freedom. Those stories weren't just entertainment. They were lessons, hopes, and dreams about a better future. This setting is in Savannah in 1932, a time when life was tough, especially for many African Americans facing segregation and oppression. Yet, stories about freedom served as a reminder of what was possible and inspired resilience. What's really important here is how young Wesley's experiences reflect the broader theme of the presentation, how personal stories and everyday moments can connect to larger struggles for freedom and equality. It's a reminder that even in small, quiet moments, there's a powerful story of hope and perseverance. As I was at Levy's department store, I saw something that really struck me. My proud grandma was treated poorly just because of her race. It was a moment that made it clear how unfair and hurtful discrimination can be. Because of that experience, we decided to leave without buying anything. This situation highlights how deeply racism can affect people's dignity, making someone feel like a nobody. It connects to the overall theme that unfair treatment based on race is a serious issue, and it's something we all need to be aware of and work against. On this slide, we see Wesley's deep commitment to his family and his future. He promised to fulfill his mother's prayers and work hard so that she would never have to work in someone else's house again. This shows his strong sense of responsibility and desire to change their circumstances. Grandma also played a crucial role here. She prayed for Wesley to become a leader, believing in his potential to inspire and guide others. She told him he had no excuse not to be somebody, which is a powerful reminder that we all have the ability and opportunity to make something of ourselves. This idea ties into the overall theme of the presentation, how determination, faith, and a sense of purpose can propel us forward. Wesley's story exemplifies that with effort and belief, we can overcome obstacles and rise to become leaders in our own right. In 1942, Wesley played a crucial role in helping Black citizens pass difficult tests that were often designed to prevent them from registering to vote. He understood that voting was the key to achieving real change and equality. By assisting people in overcoming these obstacles, he demonstrated that the power of the vote could be a powerful tool for progress. This highlights an important theme of our presentation, that voting isn't just a right, but a vital way to create the change we want to see. Wesley's efforts remind us that standing up and participating in the democratic process can make a real difference in shaping our communities and our future. In 1949, Wesley took on the role of a mailman, and it was more than just delivering letters for him. He genuinely loved people and was deeply interested in their history. He saw his job as a way to connect with every citizen in Savannah, building relationships and understanding their stories. It's a reminder that sometimes our daily work can become a meaningful way to serve and understand our community. As Wesley once said, "If you don't know where you've been, how do you know where you're going?" This highlights the importance of knowing our history to guide our future. So, when we talk about delivering more than mail, we're really emphasizing that his work was about more than just the physical act of delivering. It was about connecting, learning, and contributing to the fabric of Savannah. It's a perfect example of how everyday roles can have a profound impact when approached with care and purpose. If they fought back, Wesley told them, their cause would be lost. He emphasized that maintaining nonviolence was essential, even if the opposition chose violence. This approach was inspired by the Greensboro sit-ins, which demonstrated how peaceful protests could be powerful. Wesley trained students to protest peacefully, showing that nonviolent strategies could bring about change without resorting to violence. This slide highlights the importance of a nonviolent strategy, which was a core part of the broader movement for justice and equality. It's a reminder that peaceful resistance can be a strong and effective tool in fighting injustice. On this slide, we see students sitting at Levy's lunch counter, an act of peaceful protest. Despite their calm demeanor, they were refused service and arrested. What's important here is how they remained dignified throughout the ordeal. Their composure in the face of injustice highlights the power of nonviolent resistance. This moment illustrates a key theme of the overall movement, standing up against segregation with dignity and resolve, even when faced with harsh consequences. It's a powerful reminder that change often begins with simple acts of courage, like sitting down and refusing to be moved by discrimination. In 1960, a powerful moment unfolded when hundreds of people decided to toss their Levy's charge cards into a pile. This act wasn't just about rejecting a credit card. It marked the beginning of the Great Savannah Boycott. This was a collective stand, a symbolic protest against unfair treatment and discriminatory practices. It showed how people could come together to challenge the status quo and demand change. This event is a key example of grassroots resistance, illustrating how individual actions can spark larger movements. Throughout this presentation, we've been exploring how different communities have fought for their rights, and the Great Savannah Boycott is a perfect illustration of that spirit of defiance and unity. Nonviolence was truly their strength. Every single day, they returned to the picket lines, showing incredible dedication and resilience. They marched tirelessly for essential community spaces like libraries, beaches, and restrooms, places that many of us might take for granted. Despite facing jeers and even violence from opponents, they never fought back or retaliated. Their unwavering commitment to peaceful protest highlights the power of nonviolence as a tool for change. Day after day, they stood their ground, demonstrating that standing firm with dignity and calm can be more powerful than any act of aggression. This perseverance and peaceful resistance tie back to the overall theme, how steadfast, nonviolent action can create meaningful progress and inspire others. By 1961, we see a turning point where many store owners simply couldn't keep their doors open anymore. The economic and social pressures of the time were overwhelming for small businesses. But what's truly remarkable is that Savannah took a bold stand and became the first Southern city to declare all citizens equal. This was a significant moment in the fight for civil rights, especially in the South, where segregation had been deeply rooted. Savannah's decision to champion equality was a powerful triumph, showing that change was possible even in the most challenging circumstances. This victory not only changed the city, but also contributed to the larger movement toward justice and fairness across the country. It's a testament to the resilience and courage of those who fought for equality, and it highlights how local actions can have a profound impact on national progress. His grandma's prayers were answered, and I believe that speaks volumes about the power of hope and faith. Despite the challenges he faced, Westley Wallace Law remained a hero of the civil rights movement. He did more than just deliver mail. He delivered justice to the citizens of Savannah. This slide really highlights how his dedication went beyond his job. It shows how he stood for fairness and equality in a time of great struggle. Justice was literally delivered through his actions, and that's what makes his story so inspiring. It ties back to our overall theme of how individual acts of courage can create lasting change.